Hello YouTube, I am Mega Pidgeot Trainer, your coach of the Dutch Decidueye, and today we are here to take a look at our PMC Season 6 team. I took over this team from someone who I guess had some personal stuff to do, and so I'm not going to talk about it that too much, but all the respect with the team he had drafted, but there were some Pokemon I don't like to play with, to battle with, so I got myself 7 traits I can do with this team, and I will talk to you about it while we going through the team. There are 4 Pokemon that I didn't trade. Those Pokemon I loved, so I want to try them out, and I hope I can do the best to win some battles. We will see what will happen. First off, we have our Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is a great fairy type with a lot of bulk, good versatility and move pools. It can be defensive with defog, toxic and that kind of stuff. It can taunt, it can defog, so that's always nice to have a Pokemon like that in your team. But also if you put an assault vest on it, it can be an offensive threat as well. It's hard to break through that if you put some investment in defense, in special defense together with a assault vest. So that's the reason why I want to keep this Pokemon in the team. And I love Tapu Fini. In my opinion, it's the best Tapu in the format, and not only because the type in water and fairy, but also it's the only Tapu who can prevail defensively. I love myself some bulky Pokemon, and Tapu Fini just fits in that role. So on to the next Pokemon, we have Necrozma. It's one of the Pokemon he kept as well. It has the Prism Armor ability, so super effective moves are, if I'm correct, only 3/4 of the damage it normally should do. So that's always nice in the Pokemon. It's a bulky one. It's a bulky mon, and it can use Stealth Rocks, Autonomize, Rock Polish. It has a great move pool in Rock Jam. Photon Geyser is a nice move to use. We had Knockoff, Power, Earthquake, Excisor, all that kind of stuff. So it's again a versatile mon. It's bulky, not that much speed, but we can work around it with together with Tapu Fini and some status moves which will double our speed, or at least take the speed up one stage. So I definitely think that we can do something with this one. I used it before, so I'm familiar with this Pokemon, and it won some battles for me, so I'm happy I could keep this one in the team. The next one is Mamoswine. I never used Mamoswine, but I saw it and I thought it's a great ground type with an ice typing as well, with a high attack stat of 130. So talking about Earthquake spam, you need this one. It can Stealth Rock, it can knock off with Icicle Crash and Ice Shot with priority. The Tick Fat ability is always nice. So it's just a good ground type to have in your team. Again, it's not that's fast as the rest of the team so far, but I think with the trades we made and the Pokemon that are coming up, we can get some speed back in the team. So the next one is Howlucha. Howlucha, I never used this one. I always heard people talking about Kokolucha core. For the trades, Tapu Koko wasn't free, of course, But with Tapu Fini, with Misty Terrain, we can use Misty Seed, and together with the Unburden ability, after the Misty Seed is used, we can double his speed, and then it's time to sweep with this Pokemon. So now we have our speed, we have a fighting and flying type and one, so that's nice. It has great moves in high jump kick, acrobatics after the Misty Seed is used is always great to have in the team, because it's hard to find a good flying stat in your team. It's also, it can roost, sword dance, so it's a really great Pokemon to use in the format. And now we're off to our first trade. In the first place we had Fortress, but I'm not that familiar with Fortress. I never liked it, and its 4-time weakness to fire isn't something I want, because we have Mamoswine as well. And I saw in the tier list this Pokemon, and Empoleon is one of the Pokemon I love together with Tapu Fini, and I know we already have a water type, but Empoleon only has a weakness to electric because of the steel typing he has, which Mamoswine can take all day. So I choose Empoleon. Again, we have another Stealth Rocker, just like Mamoswine and the Crossbar. It can defog as well, so we don't have to put the defog on top of Fini every time we bring. And it has, and together with Toxic, it can be a great Pokemon as well. It has some offensive with a 111 special attack stat, so it's not easy for the opponent to know what we will bring. Because of that, I think it's a better Mon in my team instead of Fortress, because Fortress almost brings the same moveset every time you bring it. The next trade in our team is Umbreon. I switched this one because, again, it's a slow Pokemon, but with a lot of bulk. And with Tapu Fini and Howlucha, not Tapu Fini, with the Crossbar and Howlucha, weak to Psychic and Dark, I think Umbreon is the best counter for that. It's a great Pokemon to use to stall some Pokemon out, get a Toxic off. Wish is a great move as well. It can dry Battle Pass into something you want, so it's a slow U-turn without a damage, if you would like to say. And the reason I dropped Tornado is because we already have Howlucha, and I know it's a speedy one, it can attack hard, but in the 3 Pokemon that were left in tier 3, I think Umbreon was more important for me than Tornadus. So that's why I left him out and come back with Umbreon. So with that being said, we're going on to the next Pokemon, our tier 4 Miss Mages. I traded this one for Arachnid. To get a third water type wasn't something I wanted in my team, so I had to think about it. Do I take Empoleon and Tapu Fini, or do I take Tapu Fini and Arachnid on my team? But as I told before, Empoleon is more important to me. I know we lose our bug type, but we will come back to that later. So Miss Mages, it's a fast Pokemon, it's a high special defensive Pokemon. It's really versatile with a movable Thunderbolt, Mystical Fire, some dark moves, and it's a great Pokemon that can use C moves. Just like I said, it has a lot of versatile moves in in his set, and also it can use Memento and Destiny Bond, so it can be a game changer if I bring this one with some particular sets. Yeah, that's right. It can hit hard with the specs or with the scarf or whatever, and together with some moves, we can do some damage to our team, and I think it fits well with Umbreon and Necrozma in one team. Again, it is a mon with a great ability in Levitate, which is something I wanted, because some Pokemon that come later will give it a reason Levitate is good in our team. And one of the weaknesses of Empoleon is ground as well, so it fishes the team this way. The next Pokemon is Golbat. I switched Golbat for Pyroar because for later in the team you will see I have some ground weakness. I love Golbat for that. It's with Eviolite. It's a bulky Pokemon. It can defog, roost, toxic, and that kind of stuff. It can U-turn. So that's always nice. I left it for Pyroar because Pyroar isn't. I'm not familiar with Pyroar. I wanted to try another type of Mega I never used, but I'll come back to that later. Golbat is just a defensive Pokemon. It has Brave Bird and Poison Fang, which are nice stab moves, but I don't think I will bring it that much in this league. Yeah, so that's it. On to the next Pokemon, Mega Charizard X. This is the reason why I take Golbat and his mages. His weakness to ground makes it really spammable for the opponents to use Earthquake or Earth Power or something like that. I traded it for Beedrill because you can see I already have Golbat with a poison type. Later on you will see why I ditched again a bug type. But Mega Charizard X is one of the megas I never used before, and I really wanted to try this one because there were not a lot of good fire types left besides of Pyroar, but because I said I don't like Pyroar that much and I'm not familiar with it, and again the normal typing it has as well makes it, in my opinion, really frail, and Mega Charizard X just fulfills this better. Together with the fire typing, he also has the dragon typing as well, which completes my Fairy Dragon Steel core with Tapu Fini, Empoleon and Mega Charizard, which makes that the only weakness are Fairy, which can take by Tapu Fini, water, which we can take again to Tapu Fini and Empoleon, and electric can be taken by Mega Charizard X, which Empoleon doesn't like, for so on and so forth. So I think Mega Charizard is just a hard hitting Pokemon with a great attack stat, not that much speed, but it can be enough after a Dragon Dance. So it's something the opponent always have to think about when we bring Charizard X. On to the next Pokemon, Galvantula. This is the reason why I dropped two of the bug types I had in my team already. I dropped it for Como because I already have Mega Charizard X, and we already had Hawlucha with a fighting type and a doubles fighting type and didn't want. So I took this one, it was still there. The sticky webs can come in handy for our Necrozma Mega Charizard X, which are not that fast, but with the sticky webs up, the opponents will slow down, and it can help our team very well, even for Mamoswine, if we try to sweep with that. Galvantula is a great speed. It takes my speed up together with Hawlucha and Miss Medius, So we got a little bit of speed control with that, and it's special attacks that isn't that bad. So we can take some bug buzzes, some thunderbolts, even a thunder. So it's not that versatile, but it's a great Pokemon to have. You can use it as a suicide sticky webber, but for me it's just a faster Vikavolt, if you like. I like Vikavolt more, but I needed the speed. So here is our Galvantula. And the last Pokemon, it's not a meme, but it's one Pokemon I wanted to try, and I will show you. It's Ditto. Ditto can surprise every team. You never know when we bring it. So the teams, all you have to think about if we bring Ditto or not. We put a choice card on Ditto. We switched in on a Pokemon that had some Sword Dances or Dragon Dances or whatever, and Ditto takes over all the stats, and we can counter sweep with that. So I hope I can get some kills with Ditto as well. The reason I traded for Rotom, I don't see Rotom mode do much for our team. I thought Galvantula would be better in our team, so yeah, so that as you can see, we don't have a grass type anymore. I'm not sure if I'm gonna regret that, but we have Galvantula with energy, who can learn Energy Ball, so maybe we can take that over. Yeah, but I think it will not be a problem, and we will do our best to win some games. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and we will see what will happen this season. I'm not that good of a battler, but I really try my best. I'm gonna do team builders with you guys. They will be uploaded on Saturday, and the battles will be uploaded on Sunday. So that's good to know, good to tell. So let me know what you think of my team. We will do our best, and hopefully we see you on the next video. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye!